Good day, students. Today, the topic is reproduction in plants. We have already discussed that plants reproduce through their seeds. As you had seen in the structure of the seed, there is a hidden embryo, that is the baby plant inside the seed, which actually grows into a new plant. But what about plants like banana and grapes? We eat the seedless varieties of banana and grapes. There are some varieties of banana and grape, students, which have seeds in them. But we are eating the seedless varieties. How will these plants reproduce? A banana reproduces through its underground stem. If you see in this diagram below, you see that there is an underground stem which is coming out from the soil. This will grow into a new plant. Now, the grapes, they reproduce through stem cutting. Now, if you see in this diagram, there is a grapevine shown in the picture. Then there are in the pots, the farmer has taken 3 stem cuttings. He has put them in the soil. Now, after a few days, as shown in the picture, around 25 days, we see that these stems have started growing new roots which are inside the soil, and new leaves have also started growing on them. So here we have 3 grapes vines grown from the stem cutting. So we have seen that new plants can also be grown without the seeds. This type of reproduction, in which a new plant arises from some vegetative part like underground stem, stem cutting, roots or leaves, is called vegetative reproduction. Here we have not used seeds to grow a new plant. We have used the vegetative parts. Now we will take them one by one. First is reproduction through underground stem. Example, ginger. You all eat ginger? Ginger, the part which we eat, is actually the underground stem. It's a modified stem. As you can see in this diagram on the left, we see there are some horizontal lines on ginger. From these horizontal lines are actually the nodes from where the new plants start growing. And you can see in this diagram, the new shoot has started growing from this nodes. So we can grow a new ginger plant from this underground stem. In the potato, if you see in this diagram, you all eat potatoes. Now on potatoes there are scars like this. Actually these are called eyes. And it is from this part that the new shoot arises. If you don't use potatoes for a long time, you might have seen in your kitchen also small sprouts start growing from these eyes. These are actually the buds. Now you see in this diagram on the left how this bud has grown into a new potato plant. And this another new plant is shoot is arising from this eye. What you have to do is you simply take a potato and it should have that eyes on it, and if you even cut this much part and put it in the soil, it will grow into a new plant. As you can see, the plant is growing, and inside the soil, if you see, these are the underground stems which we call as potatoes. The other examples of reproduction through underground stem is onion and banana. Banana's example we have already dealt in the earlier slide. In onion also, this is a modified underground stem. We put this in the soil and you see the new sprouts coming out. and this gives birth to new onion plants, as you can see in the diagram. You must have observed these growths in the onion in your kitchen also at times if you don't use onion for a long time. Now we'll deal with reproduction through stem cutting. Some of the examples are we can grow rose, sugarcane, grapes, bougainvillea, money plant through their stem cutting. Like you see this diagram on the right corner, there is a rose plant already growing. We take a stem of this rose plant and put it in the soil. After a few days, roots start growing from from the stem cutting. New leaves also start arising, and we have a new rose plant. It will have exactly the same qualities as this old plant. Then this is sugarcane. Here, if you can see, these lines are actually representing the nodes from which new shoot starts growing. The roots have started growing from the nodes. This is how we can grow from one sugarcane. We make 3-4 stem cuttings, and if we put them in the soil, we'll get 3-4 new sugarcane plants. The same is the case with bougainvillea. And you have already seen about grapes. Now there is an activity for you. How to grow a new money plant. What you have to do is you simply take a stem cutting and it should have at least 3-4 leaves on it. Take that stem cutting, put it in water. You can take a glass full of water or you can put water in the bottle and then put that stem cutting of money plant in that water. After a few days, you will notice tiny roots growing from that stem cutting. New leaves also start appearing. Now you can transfer your new plant in a pot or wherever you wish to grow it. So you have a new money plant. Did you use the seeds to grow new money plant or you have used the vegetative part? You have used the vegetative part, that is the stem cutting. All plants cannot grow by these methods. The examples we have dealt, like banana grows through its underground stem. An onion grows through an underground stem. But a rose plant, a bougainvillea, grapes, money plant, they will grow through their stem cutting, which is the part above the soil, not under the soil. Now, we will be dealing more about this vegetative reproduction in our next video. Until then, bye. Don't forget to do your activity of growing a new money plant. You can also try with potato plant or to grow a onion. Thank you.